Morning everyone, and welcome to Pandora Pop's Craft and Joyful Moments. Me, Helen Armstrong, and Simply Made Saturday. As you can see on my desk, I currently have a stamp set, some coloured pencils, a black ink pen, and some card. So today we're going to be making a card with just stamps, pencils, bit of ink, and that is it. Let me just get my ink pad. That's one thing I forgot to get out this morning. Right, okay. Take hard blank. I'm going to fold it. Use a bone folder just to burnish it. I hope everybody's okay today. I've got a little bit of a cough again. And I don't know whether it's because it's the start of hay fever season, or whether it's because my cat was maybe sleeping on our bed last night because she's not allowed to because I'm allergic to her. I know that sounds really weird, having a cat and you're that you're allergic to, but it is what it is. I absolutely adore her, couldn't be without her, and do take antihistamines daily in order for her not to cause me issues. Right, so the first thing we're going to do with this card is we're going to use our black pen, and we're not going to worry about a line being straight or anything. We are just going to draw a line around the card, trying and leaving the same border all the way around again. I'm not worrying about it. I'm just drawing my line round. Yeah, it's not straight, it's just wiggly. When I get to this little corner though, I'm going to bring it up and I'm just going to go a little bit of squiggles. Okay, that is the border around my card. I'm then going to take my ink and I'm going to ink up my stamp. Okay, I'm going to put that around about in the middle. Press down, lift up. Before I go any further, I'm just going to add my sentiment that I'm going to put on, which is happy birthday. So all these come from the Cutest Crew stamp set, which is coming out tomorrow. I think, yeah, well, coming out in March. I can't remember whether it'll be the first Tuesday in March, or it comes out actually on the first day of March. I can't remember. No, I think it definitely comes out on Tuesday. Okay, so I've stamped my sentiment, and whilst we've got our ink out, I'm also going to stamp in the middle. So I'm going to change the happy birthday over for some butterflies. Just adding that. Oh, didn't stamp that very well. I can, because I've got my pen, I can just go in and do that. And I'm also going to stamp my have a great day. Just tapping. I'm just going to have the best day. Whilst we're stamping, I just want to give you a little bit of a tip. Try and when you're stamping, if you're using blocks, to use the right size block for your stamp. If you can see here, this stamp fits perfectly on this block. My butterflies did. And this is the only block, I think, I'm not sure whether, I'm going to just double check whether I could have used the smaller block for this one. I could have used it, but did you see how it goes slightly off the edge? So I'd be better using the block I did and putting them in the middle. And also try and remember when you're putting your stamps on to put them in the middle of your block, and that stops you the rock effect with when you're stamping. Okay, so I've now got my card front. I'm going to put my ink away. And I'm just going to do some colouring. Add some green first of all. So I've just got my colouring pencils. These aren't Stampin' Up pencils. These are just my normal pencils. These are my these are actually Prismacolor. I do really like a Prismacolor pencil. They've got quite a soft lead to them, and they're really good just for adding some quick colour. Okay, trying to think about what colour birds I want. Now I know birds don't necessarily come in purple or pink, but that's what I'm going to go for today, because I'm going to give this to a friend who her favourite colours are purple and pink. Now with the, sometimes you will find that with the pencils you will go over actually the stamp, and you can use a permanent pen like the one I'm using, which is a Pentel permanent marker, to go over and reconnect with that stamp. Let's go in with some pink. I'm not, you know, as usual, I'm not spending ages doing this. You would spend a little bit more time doing this, and let's go for why not go for the whole hog and have it a different colour, which will go for blue. And again, obviously I know the bluebirds do exist, but not necessarily in the colours that we're using. Just gives a little bit different. And I'm just going to pick up their beaks. I've got a yellow, I've got a red, an orange with the blue on. I'm actually going to pick a little bit of red for my pink one. Okay, I'll take my pen. I'm just going to go over where I've coloured. So again, you would take more time doing this. I'm going to maybe add a little bit of on the leaves, on their wings. I've just realised I've not coloured in the tail of this one. Let's do a different colour. Okay. So we're going to turn it on, go on the inside, and I'm now going to colour in my butterflies. So obviously you can use felt tips, you could use whatever, you could even watercolour these if you wanted to. It's up to you how you want to colour in. Just be mindful that if you are going to use an alcohol ink, that make sure that the stamp ink that you use is not going to move. Okay. So I'm not even sure how long that video took us, but it was very, very quick, very easy. Yeah, Simply Made Saturday. How quick and effective was that? Have a good one, everybody, and always remember, craft your joy.